we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister, sir. We are honored to invite Honorable Prime Minister Bhutan, Mr. Tsering Tobgay.
Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Srimati Anandiben Patel, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of conveying to you the warm wishes of His Majesty the King and the people of Bhutan. When I met Prime Minister Modi during the SAARC summit in Kathmandu, that was barely 6 weeks ago, sir. When we met, I informed him that Their Majesties, our King and Queen, had recently visited Varanasi and Bodh Gaya on a pilgrimage. Their Majesties had found their pilgrimage very satisfying and spiritually fulfilling. इसलिए मैंने मोदी जी से कहा था कि इसलिए मैंने कहा था कि मैं भी धार्मिक यात्रा के लिए वाराणसी और बोध गया जाऊंगा, लेकिन हमारा लिए धार्मिक यात्रा के साथ साथ एक आर्थिक यात्रा भी बहुत जरूरी है। और मैंने कहा था कि इस यात्रा के लिए, मेरे आर्थिक यात्रा के लिए मैं गुजरात जाना चाहूंगा। I will go on my spiritual pilgrimage later this week. I will visit Varanasi and I will visit Bodh Gaya. But first, I'm here on my economic pilgrimage. I'm here in Gujarat, the heartland of India's economy, and I'm delighted to be participating. I'm delighted to be participating in this vibrant Gujarat summit. मुझे यहाँ वाइब्रेंट गुजरात पर बुलाने के लिए भारत का प्रधानमंत्री जी को हार्दिक धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ और साथ साथ में गुजरात का मुख्यमंत्री जी को भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कहना चाहता हूँ। Vibrant Gujarat is a phenomenon. It is already the world's largest platform for the exchange of ideas, innovation, and knowledge. What is discussed here by business leaders, by political leaders, by scholars, influences not just entire countries, influences not just entire countries, their politics and their economies, not just in South Asia, but across the rest of the world. This is how I see it. When Gujarat vibrates, its vibrations quickly spread through India to the rest of the world. And that includes my country, even though it is guarded by the mighty Himalayas. Let me introduce my country. Bhutan is a small country tucked away in the Himalayas, sandwiched between the world's two largest countries, India and China. Our economy is small. With a GDP of barely $1.7 billion, I am acutely aware that many of the delegates here are worth more individually than the entire GDP of my country. In fact, some of you, I know, are worth many, many, many times more. Our economy may be small, but we have used our limited resources wisely. Healthcare, for example, is completely free, and so is education. And so is education. All our children enjoy free education. And not just free primary education, but free secondary education, and for those who work hard, free college education. Our economy may be small, but it is green and it is sustainable. Our many fast-flowing rivers are a source of clean, renewable energy. Tourists who visit Bhutan experience firsthand the exclusivity of what we call high-value, low-end tourism, low-volume tourism. And as for agriculture, 95% of our farming is still natural or fully organic. Our economy is small, but we have enjoyed some remarkable successes. I'll give you 3 quick examples. 1, we have achieved economic growth, but without destroying our pristine environment. 72% of our country is under forest cover. More than half our country is protected as national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. And we have pledged to be carbon neutral, promised to be carbon neutral for all time to come. 2, we have achieved social progress, but without undermining our rich culture and heritage. We are the last surviving Mahayana Buddhist state. But truth be told, our traditions are not just surviving, they are thriving. We are flourishing. And 3, we have achieved democracy without having to fight for it. Our people never wanted democracy, so it was introduced in an unprecedented manner, gifted by the throne against the will of the people. Our democracy is only 7 years old, but it is vibrant, it is entrenched, and it is already institutionalized. We have achieved this and much more because of the extraordinary leadership of our kings. Our enlightened monarchs are the chief architects of gross national happiness, a unique development philosophy that strives to balance material growth with inclusiveness, sustainability, and good governance. Our 4th king has famously said that for Bhutan, gross national happiness is more important than gross national product. सकल राष्ट्रीय खुशी सकल राष्ट्रीय उत्पत्त से ज्यादा जरूरी है. Gross national happiness has attracted considerable attention and interest both within our country and from abroad. And so scholars and philosophers, politicians and economists have offered to define GNH in countless ways. But His Majesty the King has repeatedly reminded us that gross national happiness simply means development with values.